We have reached the quintessential prayer of Rosh Hashanah service, the Unetanneh Tokef, on page 5. It is the quintessential prayer of Rosh Hashanah, but it is also one of the challenging prayers of Rosh Hashanah. So, which is why I want to do it in two steps before we listen to the musician recording of the song itself. I want to read it, and then I want to share a few words in order for us to kind of go a little bit underneath the surface of what the words are conveying. So let me read it first in English, and you can follow along. So we proclaim the awesome holiness of this day, for it is wondrous and powerful. On this day your kingdom is exalted, your throne established in loving kindness, and your truth enthroned there. The truth is that you are judge and arbiter, counsel and witness. You write and seal, inscribe and number. You remember all which had been forgotten. For you open the book of remembrance, and from it the signature of each person reflects his, her, their deed. The great shofar is sounded, and a still small voice is heard. The angels are seized with fear and trembling as they declare, "Behold the day of judgment." Even the heavenly hosts are not exempt from judgment, as you cause all who come into the world to pass before you. As a shepherd gathers his sheep and causes them to pass beneath his staff, so do you cause every living soul to pass as you recount and consider, setting the bounds of every creature's life and inscribing its destiny. We proclaim the awesomeness of this day, the day of judgment, Yom Hadin, as Rosh Hashanah is also called. We ask to look within with clear eyes, radical honesty, for all the ways we have missed the mark this past year. Only we can transform ourselves if we act like a discerning judge toward our own limitations, our ugly points of view, our complacency, the averting of our eyes to the plight of others, our benefiting from others' oppression. We must make our darkness conscious, take responsibility for our actions and inactions, our silences and our hurtful shouts. We proclaim the holiness of the day of remembering. Yom HaZikaron, as Rosh Hashanah is also known. We must look within ourselves with clear eyes, radical honesty, and remember the light within ourselves, the heart of divine compassion that beats within us, the goodness, the love that is our source and our essence. We must remember and bring forth the part of self which embodies wisdom. We must remember the moments we have, in fact, hit the mark. Not missed the mark, hit the mark. The moments we have indeed been kind to others. The moments we have been compassionate toward those in need. The moment we stood up as allies with the oppressed in their struggle and truly embodied loving kindness. You see, this day is both. It's both the day of inner discerning judgment, but also on a day of remembering that we also hit the mark. And the truth is, there is both in us. And both The judging and the remembering lean on each other to create a virtuous cycle of transformation and evolution. We must be clear with the ways we miss the mark. We must be clear with the ways we hit the mark, and both of them, kind of like a yin and a yang, will help us transform ourselves. So this year, today, may we know ourselves to be both the humbled sheep in the face of the times we have missed the mark, but may we also know ourselves to be the shepherd in all the ways we have in fact hit the mark, the shepherd with our well-earned righteous staff. Unetanneh Tokef.